Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Super Paper Mario. On today's episode, we will be hopefully finishing off Chapter 5.1, Garbage into River, Crag, every day into River. What is Mario doing? Throwing trash into River, obviously. User Crag. We return trash to nature, brah. Cannot waste garbage, everyone know that. Apparently I don't, because I've always been told that throwing garbage to River is bad. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this episode will be post-commentary. Why will it be post-commentary? Well, we're about to get into some of the most annoying parts of the game, and I really don't understand why the developers do this, but I guess they just wanted to make the game not good. But oh well. Still looking bum, brah. That not face of a person. Jasper, I know what you need. It put a smile on your face, Crag you not. You hear it? Sure thing. Hey, Jasper not tell you for free. But hey, be chill, brah. Jasper not want money. Who wouldn't want money? Jasper just wants you to say please real quick. Yeah, I don't understand why they do this. I mean, I guess this game could have been a classic. It could have been a classic, but no, they have to insert these stupid little things that you have to do. Anyway, what you have to do is, you can't just say please, you have to type in the word please. But no, that's not the hard part. That's not the annoying part about it is. The annoying part about this whole little side quest thing or deal is that you have to type in please 4 more times. So right now what I'm doing is fast forward times 4. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today's viewer of the day is KingDonnatello. Congratulations, KingDonnatello, you're today's viewer of the day. As grand prize for being today's viewer of the day, you get a link to your channel in the description box. Congratulations again, KingDonnatello. I still remember Donatello from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love that show. Yeah. Very nice. Jasper can tell you really want to hear a big secret. Jasper feeling it, brah. So here information nug for you. Okay. It's kinda long though. You maybe write it down so you not forget, bro. Again, they do this. I don't understand why they do this. Yes, alright, we're gonna get a pencil. We're gonna write this down. Well, this is post-commentary, so, and I've already played through this, so I kinda already wrote it down and everything. Anyway, it's just gonna tell you, the order in which you're... Remember those 3 blocks that we left on in the last episode? Well, there's a certain order that you're supposed to hit those, blocks in, and I spent the time writing it down when I played through this, like, a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, left, right, middle, right, left, right, right. Yeah, I was kind of writing it down, so it took my time. I really hate this post-commentary ordeal, because I really can't read all the text that's going on the screen, because I didn't really time it correctly when I was recording it initially, so I don't know, right now as I'm talking, I don't know, how much time to give myself. This has been good time, brah. Have a nice crack. Sure, whatever. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have Mario teleport, just like our good friend Electrical Beast used to do. So, Mario, teleport! Didn't time that correctly. Dang it. Oh, well. Anyway, we hit the blocks in the order that we were told to. Left, right, middle, right, left, right, right, middle, right, left. I tell you, I don't understand why the developers do this. You know, they could have made platforming games so much better, but no, they had to stick to the... whatever. They had to stick to annoying the hell out of me, that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, we go down this pipe and we do some more editing magic. Yeah, I accidentally went to the left side of the screen, and apparently there's nothing, so I spent like a minute on the left side of the screen doing absolutely nothing. So now I'm coming here to the right, and there's a pipe right here that leads to the end of the level. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to finish with Chapter 5.1. It's about time, too, because I've spent like... This is like, I think, my 3rd episode on this level. Well, it's officially... Well, it's 2nd, because, you know... That first episode didn't count, because... You know, I didn't get to Chapter 5.1 until like the last minute of that episode. Yeah, let's use Bowser, and we finished a chapter! End of chapter! Yes, excellent! Alright, we're making good time here. To be honest, we're not going to finish Chapter 3.2 on this episode, and I doubt we're even going to finish it on the next episode, because Chapter 3.2 is pretty annoying as well. In pursuit of the abducted Cragnons, Mario and company did something. What did the Floro Sapiens want, and where was King Crocus with pure heart? Despite their hustling pace, our heroes never caught sight of the Floro Sapiens. But Mario didn't give up. He knew his fleet feet would catch them eventually. Fleet feet. That's, some sort of... what do you call it when you have 2 words that start with the same letter, but they're not the same? Kind of like a... teetering tomato or something like that, I don't know. There, we've caught up to the fiends. Alright. Okay, and there they are. How can you hate sunflowers? I mean, come on, they look so cool. Them and their gnarly talk and bra talk. Anyway, this is the Gap of Crag. I don't know why it's called the Gap of Crag. As I've played through this level many times, and I never really saw a gap. Unless you count the various, let's just use Bowser here. Switch him up. Ah! Now I'm down. I'm probably gonna have to use an item. I don't remember. Do I use an item? Yeah, I guess I do use an item. Even though I just recorded this like 30 minutes ago, I just kind of forget what I did. I hate this post-commentary crap, but, you know, I'm doing it only for this episode because this requires lots and lots of editing. And I didn't really get my sound card working correctly, so every time I would try to record with my microphone, the video game wouldn't record correctly. Every time I would try to record the video game, my microphone would only record like a distorted sound. So whatever. Here, let's... Can we go on this pipe? No, we can't. Destroy these enemies with Bowser's Fire Breath. Remember, guys, to use Bowser's Fire Breath, you press the down button on the D-pad. Ah, and there's this little... Ooh, and a Keel Mango, or Primordial Fruit. I'm sorry, Keel Mango. I'm thinking of some other fruit. Primordial Fruit is actually a good thing you want to have. It's mostly just for... just to use as an ingredient for Zesty's cookbook, but... Whatever. Anyway, let's destroy you. Flip back then 2D. And what am I gonna do? Oh, Horsetail, of course. Yeah, I want to recover some HP because I'm only at 32 HP anyway. Our next level up is at 300,000. We're probably not gonna get there for quite a while. Dang it. This is typical. Yeah, let's just destroy you. Yeah, as I've said, Chapter 5-2. This whole world, I don't really like it. It's not that. Well, yeah, it is annoying. I mean, Chapter 5-1 was annoying. Chapter 5-2 is annoying as well. It's just that we start getting into more of the maze-like levels, and as I've said before, I don't really like the maze-like levels, but whatever. It's still a good game. And there they go, down the pipe, and no! We can't get to it because a yellow cinder block blocks our path. Disappeared down a pipe, did they? Anyway, we really can't destroy that yellow cinder block. We're gonna need something to destroy that yellow cinder block, which we'll get to eventually when we get there. Anyway, ooh, there's a switch right here, and I see brick blocks that we can actually break with the boomer. So let's set Boomer down with the 1 button, and set him off with the 1 button. Excellent. Now let's hit the switch, and we create some platforms to jump on the door. Now I'm not going to enter that door just yet, because I just want to continue exploring what's ever on this screen, because God knows I'm going to forget something. I always do. Never fails. There's an enemy right there in 3D. My god, as I've said before, the drawing distance for this game is so terrible. I mean, when you're in 3D, objects that are so far away appear only as vector lines. And it's only when you come into, like, 30-meter range that they finally become visible. So, and that's very terrible drawing distance, especially for the Wii, because I know the Wii's not as super powerful as the Xbox 360 or anything like that, but still, I mean, it's a lot more powerful than the GameCube. How does it not have a drawing distance? Oh, whatever. I guess it's just a developer's fault. Yeah, it's because, I mean, there are graphically impressive games on the... Just gotta shake the controller up and down. There are graphically impressive games on the Wii, and yet Super Paper Mario doesn't take any chances by using the game's engine to its fullest extent. Anyway, we actually have here on this TV screen. You actually want to read what's on these TV screens. Well, not read, but see what's on these TV screens. As you can see, there seems to be a fire under some Stonehenge rock towers. We're actually going to need that for later. Remember, fire under Stonehenge towers. Anything that's on these TV screens are clues to what you need for later in this level. Let's just destroy you, and I don't want to really get that Horsetail back. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that about does it for this episode of Let's Play Super Paper Mario. Yeah, I know, we didn't really get much done. But on the next episode of Let's Play Super Paper Mario, we finally get some more stuff done with Chapter 5-2. So until then, later.